think he'll have the power. I think he'll have the power.
Spence is like one of the guys in boxing right now.
He's the man right
who's
now.
the boogeyman.
Yeah.
You know, in the perception of the fans, etc. You know, the whole thing is nobody wants to fight Spence. Everybody's ducking him except Mikey, obviously.
Right.
So what drives Mikey to go do that?
Mikey sees something that nobody else seen probably.
Okay.
That's probably what it is, you know. Until we get to training camp and until the fight's official, then we'll get to work and we'll work on whatever game plan we're gonna come up with. And right now, as of right now, I could tell you it's still not, to me, at least I haven't heard it from Mikey, so I can't say it's official.
In the minds of a lot of boxing fans, if Mikey is to beat Errol Spence, he's got to be #1 pound for pound. Is that how you feel?
Well, definitely, but I guess it depends on who you ask, you know. A lot of people might still pick Lomachenko, a lot of people might still pick Crawford or Canelo. I think those are the top 4 guys: Mikey, Canelo, Lomachenko, and Crawford. So it depends on who you ask, I guess. You know, that's just the way boxing is. Right now, years back, we knew Chavez was the pound for pound king. We knew Mayweather was, or we knew De La Hoya was at one time. But right now, you know, it depends who you ask and who you're talking to. There's so many different promoters and teams working that everybody has a different opinion.
Now, Mikey's been jumping around back and forth, 140, 135, back to 135, going to 147, possibly for this Spence fight.
Possibly.
Will he be jumping around still, or is he staying at 47 after this?
It's probably going to be 160 after.
Okay.
Knowing Mikey, fuck, maybe 154 before 60.
All right.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Right now, great headlines.
No,
Yeah.
It won't be. I don't think it'll be anywhere more than 147. At least not in my.
Okay.
I don't think so. But
is that where you would want him though, as his trainer?
I think still a little bit too big for him.
Okay.
But he's got the skills. He's got the power, so he'll compete well. I think for me, I would probably choose to keep him at 140.
Okay, makes sense.
But he's chosen to fight at 47. I think he'll compete. I think he will compete.
How does your father feel about this fight?
Same thing. You know,
okay.
he probably thinks. You know, he could also say that it's a fight that we should have waited a little bit longer. You know, before now. You know, there's so many other fights at 135 or even 140 that might be do. But if that's the decision, if that's the fight that's going to happen, we're going to support him and train him to come out with a win.
Besides the Spence fight, there's an absolute super fight. The other super fight, fantasy fight that a lot of fans want is him versus Lomachenko.
Definitely.
At 135.
I think that's probably the fight that everybody would probably prefer seeing first. And I've talked to Top Rank about it. Bob Barrow himself told me that that's the fight they want. Everybody at Top Rank wants that fight, and so would I. You know, that's the fight that needs to happen, and I think it will happen. It should happen. Hopefully by next year.
How does it get made? You make it sound so easy. I think the fans will get.
It's easy to make. You know, it's just something that Mikey and Top Rank have to come out with a good agreement. You know, the deals that Mikey's getting right now, fighting on his own and doing his own thing. He's getting paid very well, and you know, for him to do something with Bob Arum, they obviously have to come out to agreement where Mikey's making the money that he deserves and that he's been making, and Arum has to be okay with whatever Lomachenko gets paid. I really don't know what Lomachenko makes, so it's you know, they got to work out the terms. But I think it's a fight that definitely should happen, and it's easy to make.
If Mikey does revisit a Top Rank card, like against whoever, that opens the doors wide open for a Terence Crawford fight.
Definitely.
That the fans are going to start asking for. Definitely. I was with your son when he was here for the Amir Aman fight, I think it was, and Crawford was there. I had them. They were talking back and forth with each other. He was saying how Mikey would knock him out, this, that, and the third. Do you feel the same way?
I talked to Crawford last Saturday about it too, and you know, and I told him straight out the way it is. You know, I was with Bob Arum earlier that day. Everybody at Top Rank, nobody mentions Mikey versus Crawford. Everybody they're all, the fight that they want to do is Mikey versus Lomachenko. Lomachenko's team, Top Rank, everybody wants Mikey versus Lomachenko. Nobody mentions Crawford, and you know that probably won't happen. You know, Mikey ever fights Crawford will probably be 2 years from now, because I think Crawford's gonna fight Mike Alvarado. He's gonna fight. I think he might give Delorme a rematch. And then Kowalowskis and Vesputin. I think those are 4 names that have been mentioned for Crawford that Top Rank could easily make. So we're talking 2 years. So right now, that's probably why Top Rank doesn't even mention Crawford's name. They mention Lomachenko, and that's the fight that they want.
Do you share the same opinion as your son that Mikey knocks out Crawford?
I definitely do.
Okay.
Definitely. Crawford's not, he's a great fighter. One of my favorites too. Crawford, Lomachenko, Mikey, and Canelo might be my top four pound fighters right now. And I love his skills. I love his attitude. I love the way he does in the ring. But I think Mikey does beat him.
Now, stepping out of your camp a little bit, just want to pick your boxing brain. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, huge guys, 6'9", 6'7". How do you break that down? Is that an exciting fight for you to watch?
Well, look, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there because I have 2 guys on the undercard, so I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. But I don't think I've ever seen Fury fight.
Oh, all right.
So it's gonna be the way it looks in the press conference. It looks like an exciting fight. I gotta go out there.
No problem. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.